Hey, how you doing, everyone? Welcome to GPS Awareness. A lot of people ask me, how do truck drivers give power slowly to their GPSs? And you know what? It's a very good question, but it's also a logical question because the more that we depend on something, that means we are building trust with it. And when we learn to build trust, that means we also give power slowly, but we're giving power slowly. And the same thing with the truck driver with their GPSs. The more that they depend on that GPS, well, the more they're going to trust it as well. And to be to a point to where they're going to forget about that one warning sign to where in the beginning that GPSs tell you that, hey, we are not perfect. We are global positioning systems, and we do once in a while have a glitch. And when that glitch happens, is when you find yourself being rerouted. Like, how did I get down this road? And that happens to so many truck drivers you see all around social media. You see these drivers stuck in these mountains, stuck in these bridges or these rural areas where they have no business being there. And they don't put themselves there because they want attention. Trust me, truck drivers may like attention, but not that kind of attention. And here they are stressed out because they gave their GPS power slowly because they learned to put too much trust into it. And I know this too well because I'm a truck driver for 27 years. I know these highways. And when I first came out in the industry, my first week with my trainer, I didn't get to drive. He had me doing trip plans like from New York City to California with stops in Chicago. That's all I did. I know how to read a map. I also know where these highways at, but you know what happened to me? I also gave power slowly to my GPS to a point I forgot where I was at. I was so focused on my GPS, I could have been on a highway I've been on 20 times. If you told me what was on the highway, I couldn't tell you because I was depending on that GPS to a point where I started finding myself getting stuck down roads I had no business being down. But thank God, I had a skill set to get myself out of those situations. But how many truck drivers don't have that skill set? And for me, I know better. I have the integrity. I have the due diligence. I'm saying to myself, I'm arguing with this thing. They have no reason to argue with it because I know how to navigate without a GPS. But that is what happens when we build that trust. We forget about the simple or the most logical way, and we give all that trust to that GPS, and here we are finding ourselves in a place we don't belong. Don't let that be you, and don't take this lightly. That is GPS awareness. And I have a good website here. It's a website with integrity, leadership, and due diligence, and teach you everything to be more successful, more efficient, more safer on the road as well off the road. Take the tour, starting off with trip planning. It goes right on down to road to success, and I'm gonna show you how to evaluate yourself off a scale to 1 to 10, safety and efficiency, to make you a much more efficient, much more safer, and a much more healthier and more profitable truck driver. You just got to give it a try. But you have to believe in the concept, and believe in yourself, and I promise you, you'll go places you never thought you can go. So please enjoy the website, and God bless, and drive safe.